Sophia from DocPoint Solutions to our Platinum sponsor interview. And I just really want to deep dive on what your company does and what M365 means to you. So first off, can you please introduce yourself and explain what DocPoint Solutions does?
Sure. So my name's Sophia Reitz, and I am a IIM Solutions Developer for DocPoint Solutions. And DocPoint specializes in consultation, architecture, and planning and design for any M365 products or solutions. So what's really important to us in our solutions is that we're integrating clients' processes, their challenges, and their objectives into the solution design. So we use a lot of Microsoft products in our projects. And as far as what Microsoft means to us, I think something we really value is the continuous learning aspect, I would say, of the Microsoft community. So you have, online support that I know I, as a developer, have really appreciated the support when we've had to put in tickets and such. We've had great interactions with Microsoft support. And then, events like this where we get to go in person and have face-to-face conversations to meet new people, collaborate. Collaboration is very important, and just find new opportunities.
And then as we enter 2026, what M365 tool are you excited about learning more this year?
Yeah, so we have a few that we were discussing. Of course, you have Copilot, which is, the word on everyone's tongue right now. But I think something that's a little bit more specific to our organization is we do a lot of work with digital preservation. So any new products or features that are coming out that have to do with archiving in 365, that's something that we're very tuned into. So, making sure when we're creating solutions for our clients that the files are retrievable, searchable, they can be viewed. So any new things that might be coming out in that area, we're definitely interested in. And then, of course, the Power Platform, that's probably something that we use in almost all of our projects nowadays, all the components of the Power Platform. So I'm always excited when I see new features in preview and becoming available. So that was a few different ones, but.
And then DocPoint Solutions is also hosting a session at this event. Could you please explain to the attendees what they can expect and the exact audience of who should attend?
Yeah, so we designed our session for all attendees, so it doesn't matter the level. There's going to be relevant information for anyone who, is more just going to be, in charge of implementing it to the people that would actually be doing the implementation work. So our goal with it is to, the attendees come out of the conversation with a blueprint that they can maybe integrate into their own organizations. So what we're going to be walking through is a business case about work, location, and leave tracking. So, it's now 2026, hybrid work has become a lot more common in organizations. And with that, there's been some administrative challenges that occur with, gaps in visibility of, where is each person working this week? What are maybe their in-office days? When are they, leaving for a doctor's appointment? So all of those kind of day-to-day things that can take a little bit more administrative time to figure out, where your coworkers or where your employees are. So this business case is something I implemented probably about a year and a half ago at this point for an organization that is a shared group calendar solution that includes like the user interface of how they can input and update the events, and then how the events show up in this calendar. And then lastly, probably the most cool part, in my opinion, is we have an automated email that goes out every morning that lists where everyone is for the day. If they're on like a long-term leave, let's say they're on vacation or maternity leave, or if, they're going to be out from 12:30 to 3, everything's in that email. And that used to actually be manually put together by one of their executive assistants. So this definitely saved them a lot of time from, writing out a whole email every day to the system now has all that data, and this very clean formatted emails is being outputted from that information. So I think very applicable use case, and the session will basically be going over how that was implemented and how it positively impacted the client.
And then lastly, how can people get in touch with your company?
Yeah, so you can find us at docpointsolutions.com, and then we're also available on LinkedIn. And in either of those ways, you'll be able to find our contact information.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Sophia.